Test 1 2. Test 1 2.
Test 1 2 1 2.
Test, test.
Okay.
What's up, guys? Step in here, shake hands, introduce yourself. Y'all probably know each other anyway. Guys, I'm Brad. I'm going to be your referee tonight. This is Tony. He's the umpire. He's going to be in the middle with me all night long. We're going to keep sportsmanship up here, all right? And you guys are going to help us do it. We want everybody to be able to play next week. Fair enough? Yes, sir. Okay. There's a coin we're going to toss. There's a head, tails. There's a head and a tails. What you got? What do you got?
All tails.
Tails it is. And it is tails, and you want the football, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, and you're going to kick from the clock, correct? Put your back to the clock. Put your back down here to the concession stand. Pocahontas is one to toss, and they have elected to receive. All right, guys, let's go.
The Redskins will receive the opening kickoff, and the Southerners will defend the south end zone.
Good evening, Redskin fans, and welcome to the Redskin Broadcasting Network. Coming to you live tonight from Batesville, Arkansas, where the Redskins will take on Southside in senior high football action. I'm joined in the booth, as always, Aaron Baltz, Mike Thompson, Mark Holt, cameraman Dane Dillon on the field, and Jarrett Thompson and myself, Brock Thielemeyer. We got a lot of guys up here. So,
Redskins won the toss.
Okay.
And have elected to receive. Our captains tonight, Brock, were Mason Priest, number 17, and four-year starter Carter Couch.
All right. You want to get those starters out for us on offense?
Yep. Go ahead, Aaron.
Redskin offense will start tonight. So up front, we've got Elijah Converse, a second-year starter on the offensive line. We've also got Evan Thompson, Carter Couch, Isaac Molina, Mikey Alphin, Brendan Arnold at wide receiver, along with Payne Swan and Mason Priest. The H-back tonight's Ryder Baltz. And then our running back is going to be the X-Man, Xavier Ballard, and then quarterback is number 1, Spencer James.
All right. You got keys to the game? Or?
We can go over it real quick, guys. So keys to the game for tonight. Got some more new faces on defense, guys. We had Bruce Riccio came in the Brooklyn game, 8 tackles, fumble recovery. He's going to get a start tonight. And we've got a brand new face tonight. I believe his name is
Thomas
Edwards.
Yep.
We're looking for number 77. He just started on the team this week and transferred to Pocahontas from Walnut Ridge before the school year started. I think it was one of those deals where either Coach Casey or Coach Brewington was out recruiting our hallway and found a young man that looked like he could play football, and they said, "You want to come out?" And he said, "Yeah, I think I would." And they tried him out on the defensive scout team, and he wowed them enough where he may earn a start tonight. So be looking for him on defense. Coach Casey's keys to the game: stop the buck sweep. We know they like to run that. And I put on here also, get Arnold more involved. Arnold's only got 9 catches on the year, 112 yards. He does have 1 touchdown, but like to see the ball get in his hands a little bit more tonight.
Yeah. We know last year what he's capable of when he gets the ball in his hands. So
He's made some amazing catches over the last couple of years, and this year just hadn't quite been as involved, and that's partly due to people watching film from last year.
That's exactly right.
You're right, Aaron. Well, Arnold's back deep along with the X-Man as we get ready to kick this football game off here. Southside's record coming in.
Southside is undefeated on the year, 4-0. Last week, they scheduled a team up in Missouri, Marionville, Missouri. There was an undefeated team coming into that game. Southside beat them 35-14 last week. Of course, the Redskins come into the ball game 2-1, and both these teams looking to get off to a good start in conference.
All right, they want to kick it deep. Arnold fields the kick. He's going to run it out. It's out to the 20-yard line, still on his feet. Going to get him out of bounds about the 21. That's where the Redskins will take over 1st and 10 to start the game.
So on defense, a couple of Southerners we want to look at. Senior Wyatt Bishop had 15 tackles last week, an interception return for a TD. Braden Simpson, coach's kid, had 21 tackles and forced a fumble. And sophomore Carson McSpadden also had 10 tackles. And, folks, we do not have a Southside roster, so we're going to kind of just call them Southside number 13 and so on.
Sounds good. Start off in the shotgun as always. Hands it off. X-Man up the middle. He pushes, continues where he's left off last week.
He's going to be about a yard short of a first down. Real close there, but, I mean, just the same type of running we've seen all season from X-Man, just hard, tough running. The first man's not going to bring him down.
You got it. 2 split to the far side, 1 to the near side. That's Mason Priest. They give it to X-Man again. He's breaking into the secondary, and he just let somebody know he was there real quick.
Bring up a Barton's first down.
All right.
X-Man 2 weeks ago against Brooklyn, 41 carries, 240 yards, 4 touchdowns. Wow. He's averaged over 230 yards the past 2 games. For the year, he's averaged about 6.6 yards a carry and 187 yards per game.
Impressive, and just a junior. Ryder Baltz lined up as the H-back. They hand it to X-Man again, and Southside snuffed that one out pretty quick. Going to be a loss on the play.
They were ready for that one. We do want folks, Brock, to make sure and check out our Facebook page for our Kavanaugh Auto World pregame interviews. I know that Dane interviewed Coach Casey tonight. He interviewed Bruce Riccio. So make sure.
Arnold, too.
And Brendan Arnold,
Yeah,
that's
Brendan
right.
Arnold.
So make sure and tune into those. And we appreciate Kavanaugh sponsoring that for us this year.
Payne Swan into the ball game here at wideout.
Okay. Redskins come out with empty backfield. Wants to throw it over the middle, set up kind of a tunnel screen, and Southerners were there. Catch made by Arnold.
Back to the original line of scrimmage, close to it. Haven't moved the yard marker yet. We may in a minute.
Looks like we're going to have third and about 13, Mike, so third and long.
Southside's got these new LED lights
I was just about
installed,
to say
that flashing going on.
Yeah. The lights aren't going out, folks. That is actually meant to do that. James wants to throw it again. Got Arnold again. Catch, going to be a little short of the first down.
Going to be about 3 yards short there, Brock. He's up on the third. He's up on the 43-yard line. We needed the 46.
Redskins coming back to the line on fourth down. No backs in the backfield. 5 split out. James tries to throw a quick route out to the sideline, but he's hit before the ball gets there. I thought it was, but
Yeah, and we missed one there, Brock. We had X-Man over here with nobody on him. We had 2 guys over on this side, and they had 1 defender out there. If the ball comes to the other side, it goes a long way.
That's going to give Southside good field position on the positive side of the 50.
all right. Redskins turn the ball over on down. Southside, like Mike said, takes over. Running back up the middle. He's going to number 4.
Bruce Riccio on the tackle.
Calling his name early. I'm quite sure that number 4 would be Owen McLaughlin. He's
Okay.
the bell cow that transferred over from Batesville last year. All he did last year was make All-State, ran for 2,100 yards and 27 touchdowns.
Yeah, no big deal. Redskins jump.
Yeah, it's going to be 5 yards against the Redskins. They went to that hard count and got him a little too anxious.
Coach Chester not happy. You're right. They were keyed in and ready to roll. And easy to do, but got to hold your water. Quarterback takes a snap, throws it out on a hitch route. Got some running room up the sideline, and the Southerners are going to pick up a first down.
It's going to be a first down at the 24-yard line.
Okay.
So last year, guys, 10-7 win for Southside. We held them to 178 yards.
Yeah.
Total offense. Skins actually outgained them in yardage in that game. Of course, if everybody remembers, that was the game we were going into the game, had an errant snap, and didn't make it.
Didn't quite make it. Southside run the ball on first down. The Redskins were there to stop them. Redskins get drawed off again.
Yeah, that's the new guy over there this week. That's Thomas Edwards. He went for that hard count. Just a little bit anxious, his first game this year.
Bringing Edwards up on the first down run, he actually got his first career tackle.
Good catch there, Jarrett.
Quarterback wants to keep it this time. Grab a few yards.
Third and about 3, it looks like. Maybe 2. A long 2, we'll call it.
Okay. Quarterback taking himself this time up the middle, tries to get a good push. Riccio coming in and making another tackle, Aaron.
Yep. Yeah, Riccio we saw that 2 weeks ago at Brooklyn. He's playing his heart out.
I believe that's a first down for Southside.
It's not first and goal yet. They can get to about the 1 yard line for a first down. Redskins got to stiffen up here. We put ourselves in a bad spot with that. Now we gotta stiffen up and keep them out of the end zone.
McLaughlin gets the handoff this time. He's going to pick up a couple yards. To bring up second down. Second and 7 for the Southerners. Southside taking their time. 2 men in the backfield now. Quarterback hands it off on a trap. Redskins are at the line to meet him.
Yeah, picked up about 2 or 3 there, Brock. It's going to be 3rd and about 5 from the 6.
Is that Westmoreland on the tackle?
Timber Westmoreland's who I had. Yes, sir.
See if the Redskins can hold. Quarterback's going to follow his blocks up the middle. He's going to get in for the touchdown. Southerners strike first.
Yep, he had a sea of blockers over there. The Redskins were just outnumbered on that side, and good. I mean, it's just a good power play over there to the left side.
Yeah, you're right. Southerners set up for the PAT.
Gonna be offsides there against the Skins. And now
they're going to go for 2.
Yep.
Yeah, now they're going to come in and go for 2 with the shorter yardage.
Half the distance to the goal, so. Like Aaron said, I bring the offense back in. McLaughlin in the backfield. Quarterback under center this time. No, McLaughlin's the quarterback. Takes it himself. I don't think he got in.
Nope.
No good.
Yep.
All right, that Redskin defense at least holds that off. And 5 minutes left here in the first quarter of play. Southerners lead 6-0.
Matt and his team at Riverside Kubota are committed to putting the customer first. It's that commitment that has led them to provide residents all over the Pocahontas area with tough, durable equipment and outstanding services. Whether you're looking to buy equipment for your farming operation or simply need to rent a piece of equipment for a home project, Riverside Kubota wants to be a part of your success.
Rancho Bravo's more than a restaurant. It's a place to create unforgettable moments with your loved ones in a family atmosphere where you can enjoy delicious food and personalized attention from Herman and the staff.
All right, we're back here for Southerners kickoff. Got Arnold and Xavier Ballard back to receive the Redskins. They stand on their own 5-yard line.
The Southside kicker showed he's got a leg on him.
He does. Kick is off.
He's going to go in the end zone.
He's going to kick that out of the end zone.
Wow.
Redskins will take over on the 20-yard line.
He might play soccer too.
I'm not be a soccer player.
He took like a 10-step drop. I mean, he took a run at it.
Sure did.
You know, guys, this is the first game where we've actually seen them kick deep every time. Used to at the beginning game, at least for the past 3 games. They've liked to do that little pooch kick and just kick there to that middle line.
Okay. I'm sorry, guys. The last when the Redskins were on defense there, we didn't get the defensive starting lineups out there, but we'll we'll get that out there on the next series, but which we hope is a long time from now.
That's right. Priest split to the near side of the field. Xavier in the backfield. James wants to hand it to Xavier. Positive yardage up to the 25-yard line.
Yep, definitely going to have to have an extra wrinkle. That Southside defensive front they're not small individuals.
Oh, they only gave him a yard on that?
Yes, sir.
Guess my eyes are going bad. Thought that was a little further, but anyway. Ball's hand off to X-Man again. He's fighting up that middle. This time he gets it to the 25.
So 3rd and about 5 to go. X-Man just some more good, tough running up there.
4 minutes left in the first quarter of play.
So they flashed their lights when it's 3rd down. I thought I was having an epileptic seizure there for a minute.
I think they flash them for a lot of things.
Well, I mean, you pay for them. You're going to get your money's worth.
I guarantee you. 3rd down. James gives it to Ballard again. Ballard's met at the line of scrimmage and drove back.
Yeah, he's going to lose about a yard, maybe 2 on that one, Brock.
Southside is definitely putting the game plan into stopping Xavier Ballard tonight. Redskins will have to punt it. George will be back to punt the football. Southerners got a man at their own 30.
They got a piece of it.
Yep.
That's a live ball.
That's it.
That's
is
a live ball. It sure was.
Pocahontas football, isn't it?
It should be.
Well, I think since it was tipped, I don't believe
That doesn't count as possession,
Well,
I
I
guess,
don't
does
believe
It
counts
might have
as-
been called dead play anyway because Riccio touched it after the bounce.
Ah, gotcha.
They're having a huddle out there. Well, they're going to give it to the Southerners.
I think that's our guys are booing, but I'm pretty sure that's a correct call.
Yeah. I thought it might have hit 35, but on the Southerners, but
Let's get our defensive starting lineup here.
All right.
Quick, Aaron.
So defense on the front there, we've got our new starter tonight, number 77, Thomas Edwards. Carter Couch, number 70. Levi Huffstetler, number 64. Evan Thompson, number 56. Linebackers, Austin George, Timber Westmoreland. Ryder Boss, Bruce Riccio. And in the secondary, Arnold Priest and Matthews Durant.
all right. Southside wants to throw a hitch pass on their first play of this series. Looks like they're going to give him about 7 yards there.
Mm-hmm. Yep, nice little hitch with a little wide receiver screen out there to the left.
No men in the backfield for Southside. Quarterback looks back to the sideline. Change the play. Man in motion, looking at jet sweep, but he fakes it and he wants to try to throw the football, but then Redskins flush him out of the pocket, bring him down.
I had Evan Thompson on that tackle there. Good, tough tackle there by Evan.
Okay. Say 3rd and a long 2. 2:20 left in the first quarter. Man in motion again. Quarterback wants to option it to him on the other side. Ball's on the ground.
They recovered it, but it's going to be a loss on the play back to about the 35-yard line, Brock. So it's going to bring up 4th and 4 long for, almost 5.
Mauricio with the pressure there took the pitch man. That's a nicely designed little play.
It is. I was thinking the same thing. Went in motion, then doubled back and run the option to the other side. You got to be pretty smart to run that.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. And we jumped again.
Guys.
My goodness, guys.
That's going to give them a first down right there, 4th, and I think that's what they were trying to do.
Yeah, so we're going to bring in Clark for Edwards. Young man hasn't played a whole lot. He's amped up. He's wanting to make a play. Casey's explaining the finer points of not jumping off sides right now.
Yep, absolutely.
So many words.
I didn't see who went in for him. I'll have to.
Alex Camp.
Camp. I'm sorry,
Camp.
not Clark.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. McLaughlin in the backfield. Looks like the Southerners will take their time out, and we'll take it with them.
Dining establishment that specializes in serving high-quality steaks, mouth-watering catfish, and daily plate lunch specials. As one satisfied customer said, it's the kind of place where you can enjoy good country fare, solid and filling, like the kind your grandmother served you on Sunday after church.
The Randolph County Chamber of Commerce is a voluntary organization composed of business and professional men and women and other citizens who believe that through united action the progress of its community can be materially enhanced and that living conditions can be continuously improved.
All right, back here to action. First and 10 for the Southerners. Ball on the 30-yard line, 1:16 left in the quarter. Quarterback wants to throw it over the middle this time at a man wide open, but it hit the ground.
Yep.
Thank you, Mr. Quarterback.
Just a little RPO pop pass there.
Had us fooled. We were looking in the backfield, and thank goodness he threw it in the ground.
Well, that's another good play because McLaughlin, they faked it to him. He could run. The quarterback's been running all night.
Yeah.
So he got a key on that, and he steps back and throws it over the middle. That's
1:12 to go in the first quarter.
all right. This time they hand it to McLaughlin. He's stopped by
Carter Couch.
Yes, sir.
Right there. He's seen this for 4 years. He wasn't getting fooled.
The general, Carter Couch.
Saw Carter's grandfather, Chuck Couch, here tonight.
Yeah.
Taking in the ball game.
Good deal. All right. 3rd down and 11. We want to throw the screen. McLaughlin catches it. He's got some positive yardage. Catches the sideline. He makes another man miss, and he's going to score.
I believe you're going to have a block in the back.
Oh,
Mark. That's
good.
coming back.
Yes, it is.
Back. I saw a flag.
Turn those lights up back on. Of course, they may blink them again here in a few minutes.
Yeah, they're popping their fireworks off, but it may be premature. Redskins have a man down being worked on right now as well.
Okay.
Can't get a number on that.
Coach Chester tried to give his 2 cents.
It's number 16.
Okay.
16, that's Matthews to ring in.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, no touchdown. Take that off the board. And after the penalty, Southside will have the ball on the 26.
3rd and about 6.
Okay.
Brock, it looks like. Maybe 5.
3 split to the far side for Southside this time, and
Camp jumped on that.
we jumped again.
That's going to give them a first down, and that's 4 offside penalties against the Redskins for 20 yards, all at really heartbreaking, back-breaking times so far.
Yeah. Snap wants to throw the football out in the flat. Good catch over there. Redskins going to push him out of bounds.
He's going to be about the 4-yard line.
4?
It's going to be first and goal from the 4.
Priest coming up from his safety position, pushed him out of bounds.
That's not who we want making tackles.
No, sir.
And he's our leading tackler for the night.
Redskins snuffed that one out. Going to be a little loss.
Baltz and Riccio doing a fantastic job on that play there.
Okay. Well, that's going to do it for the first quarter of play. Southerners 6, the Redskins 0.
Pizza place in Pocahontas delivers your favorite foods. Order online, through the Domino's app, or call 870-637-0866 now.
Located at 3487 Highway 67 North in Walnut Ridge, Kavanaugh GM Supercenter is proud to be your GMC, Buick, and Chevrolet dealership of choice. They not only offer sales, but also assure brilliant after-sales services for your vehicle.
So I was corrected and told it was Matthias.
Okay.
Durant.
Okay. There
Long
we go.
eye, so.
Well, we swap into the field. Take the football down here on the other end. Southside, 2nd and goal. From the, called the 5-yard line. So 2nd and goal, right?
2nd goal from the 5 is what the scoreboard's saying.
Quarterback looks at the sideline, gets his call, wants to throw the football on a slant route, catch, and then that's a touchdown for the Southerners.
Good looking play. We had it pretty well defended. He just broke open at the last minute, which is exactly what that play is designed to do. Looks like the Southerners are going to kick this time. Actually, guys, we forgot that's actually 5 offside penalties because we had the one on the 2-point on the conversion right there.
PAT's up, and it's good.
I'll have to check with my man, Mr. Jarrett Thompson, to make sure I'm right on that, but I'm pretty sure I am. So this week, I'm not sure a lot of people saw the Sports Illustrated computer rankings had Southside ranked number 1 in 4A in the state of Arkansas.
Yeah.
Not sure if I agree with that or not, but I'm sure there's some teams in South Arkansas that have something to say about that. That might go by the Lumberjacks,
or the Arkadelphia Badgers,
or one in Northwest Arkansas,
Elkins, maybe Dardanelle, maybe Gosnell.
Yep, maybe Gosnell.
That's true.
Gosnell's having a great season so far. So,
unfortunately, it's a 3rd kickoff in the first half for the Southerners. See what they decide to do. Another deep kick. Touchback. for Arnold, and bring it out to the 20-yard line.
So I know I'm stating the obvious with just, if we could string just a couple of first downs together, get our feet back underneath us, any way we could put together a drive. But they have got X-Man's number. How much did you got so far, Jared?
6 carries for 11 yards.
Okay.
Yep. I think we've got one first down tonight, and that was that first one we got.
Yep. And
they definitely watched the Brooklyn film and saw what he did to Brooklyn.
And again, X-Man last year, 4 carries for 11 yards against Southside.
Well, Xavier gets it again. He is fighting for every yard like usual, but picks up a couple.
It's like he's going to get about 3, Brock, up to the 23-yard line.
And it's like Southside came in and said, no matter what, Xavier's not going to beat us.
Yeah,
They're going to have to figure out another way to beat us. So.
And I can't say that that's a bad, a bad game plan at this point.
I agree with you. All right. Arnold. Split out near us. He's trying to run that out route. Catch by Arnold. It's going to be a first down.
Good pitch and catch up there. It's going to be up there at the 30, put the Redskins at the 36-yard line. That's hard to defend out there one-on-one.
That'll be a Barton's first down. 11-17. Left until halftime. Arnold split over here again. Ryder Baltz this time is split out. Throw it out to Arnold in the flat. Arnold's going to get it some good positive yards.
Yeah, Baltz kind of leading the way there.
Yeah, good block out there by Baltz that really sprung that. Get him about 6 yards. That's what we got to do to loosen up that middle for X-Man.
Right. Exactly
we just got to have another wrinkle.
Yep.
Might be throw another dimension here, and that'll definitely make this a better ball game.
Redskins 5 wide this time. James wants to run it. James will have the first down. Barton's first down.
All right, boys, that's what we talked about.
Yes,
String
sir.
some first downs together.
Right.
And of course, you're right again on your points of the game. Get Arnold involved in the game more. You've been just about right all year.
Well, blind hogs find acorns every once in a while.
Arnold with the go route. A little hand fighting down there, but
let's see if I got a replay of that.
I like it. I like the thought on first down.
Me too.
Got him out here one-on-one. We've seen him make some great catches before.
That route he ran, I love that stop and go. He'll jog up there about 10 yards and then take off running.
And I like the way James delivered the ball on that.
Oh, he did. Yes, I agree.
He threw
Set
it up.
his feet. That's going to be offsides on us.
That is a false start. Our guys took off before the ball was snapped there. That's going to be I believe the 5th penalty on the Redskins, or 6th. 6th penalty on the Redskins tonight. That was one of the things, we didn't talk about the keys of the game, but when you're playing a team like Southside, it's going to definitely in the, top 5 probably in the state, arguably, but when you're playing a team, you can't turn the ball over and you can't shoot yourself in the foot.
That's right. Arnold on the jet sweep.
Got back to almost the original line of scrimmage.
It's going to be down right around the 45.
Not that much. So this Southside team, guys, undefeated on the year. They have not lost a regular season contest in 3 years.
Wow.
They lost when they were in 5A. They lost in the quarterfinals 2 years, and then last year lost in the 4A semifinals.
Quite the program they've built here. X-Man. James is going to look to throw it, and James gets hit hard in the backfield for a loss.
They had stunts coming from both directions.
They did, both sides.
You had a stunt or corner blitz, basically, is what it ended up being, both corners blitz.
Yeah. If he'd have turned around and run the other way, he would have
got it too. There wasn't much we could do there.
Yeah.
Going to have better protection on this punt.
George back to punt. Redskins.
Yeah, the only way you can beat that is throw it where the blitzer came from.
Real quick.
Yep.
Southside stands at their own 20-yard line. Looks like Southside's going to go after it.
Good punt.
Good looking punt by George. Going to let it bounce. Is he going to try to pick it up? Yes, he does.
Good coverage down there by the Skins. That was a long. Well, sorry about that, Brock. Good coverage down there by the Skins. I mean, that was a long punt and hard to cover, but I'm impressed so far with Southside's game planning.
Yeah. Oh, man.
They definitely watch film. I saw where that guy set up on that punt to receive that punt. He knows George has got a heck of a leg. I mean, so they're prepared for every aspect of this football game.
Yeah, I was glad you were talking because I almost said Razorbacks.
No.
Sorry, folks. Taking my daughter to the Razorback game tomorrow. So right now we're worried about these Redskins. 1st and 10 for the Southerners. Quarterback's flushed out of the pocket. It's going to run. He's got some room. He's down to the 50-yard line. Makes another move back to the middle of the field. 40. 30. They finally brought him down at the 20-yard line.
Timber Westmoreland, number 48. I thought Austin George was going to get him, but Westmoreland finally cleaned it up down there.
What a run.
And with a broken field run like that and not having a flag on the play.
Yeah.
Looks like
Southside wanted to go fast, but
Coach Chester's going to call a timeout here, just try to get our guys a little breather.
We actually missed a holding goal down here on Evan Thompson on the outside. But
8:43 left here in the second quarter.
Every long run has a missed holding goal.
Yeah, that's true. Southside didn't like what they seen, so took the timeout. As you can see on our screen, Southside leads 13-0. Got the Redskins offense over here on the bench. Xavier and James, looks like they're watching a play on an iPad, watching it back.
So I believe we have 2 timeouts remaining, and Southside has 1. Is that correct?
they've got 2 as well.
They've got 2 as well. Okay. I thought they had taken a second timeout.
Aaron, you missed it on our junior high game last night. I played with my little score ticker, and we could show the timeouts on the score ticker now.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Hey, Dad, Southside has 1 timeout left.
Well, see, I missed one. There you go.
Redskins stop him at the line of scrimmage here.
Leave it to your son to correct you.
Yeah, thanks for that. Oh. All right, so see, I was right. They put 2. They had 1.
They had 1, but they put it back up there. Yep.
Huh.
He was right.
How's that feel?
Southside stays in the shotgun. Wants to fake the option. Quarterback does and keeps it himself. He's a pretty good run to football, guys.
Sure is. You had over there. You had Mr. Edwards over there on that tackle, along with I believe that was Austin George helping him.
Okay. 3rd down and 2 for Southside.
7:35 left in the second quarter.
This time Redskins are there. Let's see if they stop him.
Bruce Riccio again coming from that outside linebacker position all the way around on the other side of the field.
Yeah, stopped him. 4th down. Let's see what Southside decides to do. They decide
about 2 yards to go.
Southside stays on the field. Motion. Now they look back to the sideline. Southside gets the call. Quarterback sprinting out. Now he takes it himself up the middle.
He's got the first down.
He has the first down, like Aaron said.
Yeah, and that time, you know, they were going to sit there and wait as long as they could, just trying to see if they could draw us offside once again. Yeah. They've had success with it. And when they realized we weren't, they said, okay, we're going to snap it anyway.
First and goal now for the Southerners. Ball's on the 7-yard line. Is that right?
We're on the 9.
9?
Okay. Yes, sir.
Trying to see where that marker is. Southerners.
Jet sweep there, Brock, but the Redskins cleaned it up really quick. That's number 70, Carter Couch, and looked like 48, Timber Westmoreland there on that stop.
Southerners got quite a few here lately. Yeah. You don't know who's taking the snap.
Yep, jet sweep there. And
now McLaughlin's coming back in. We know what he can do.
Mm-hmm.
Quarterback wants to roll, wants to throw it out in the end zone. Incomplete.
Yeah, Redskins got a break there. He lost his footing there when he made that cut. And
yeah. It's okay. We'll take it.
We'll take it.
Going to bring up 3rd and 7. Or 3rd and goal on the 7. Same formation for the Southerners. Southerners taking their time, calling the play. 5:53 left here until half. Man in motion. Quarterback drops back to throw the football. He's looking. He's still looking. Now decides to run it himself. He's going to be real close to a touchdown, and they give it to him. Touchdown Southerners. Comes at 5:42 left till half.
So we're not doing a bad job on McLaughlin up the middle.
I know, yeah.
They're not really getting outside on us. It's this quarterback making the plays with both his legs and his arm is what has put us in this hole right now.
PAT is up and good. We'll hear from a few sponsors.
Is located at 2654 Thomasville in Pocahontas. For the skilled, caring, and professional family dentist you deserve, please stop by to see Dr. Josh Toney and his wonderful staff.
Whether you are looking for supplies for your latest home project or need a few things for around the farm, you'll find it at Buckeye. With a complete line of farm products, work clothing, and the ultimate lawn and garden center, Buckeye is truly a one-stop shopping adventure. An old-style general store with all the products you could ever imagine, friendly smile included.
All right, back for another Southerners kickoff. Arnold, the X-Man, are back deep, standing on the old 5-yard line. Young man for Southside has quite the leg. Approaching the kick. Deep again. Arnold's going to field it on the 5-yard line and bring it out. Arnold looks for a crease across the middle. Gets it back out to the 25 here.
28-yard
28,
line. It looks like where they're going to put it down.
Nice return.
Nice return, yeah.
Yep, that was a good return. I'm sure those guys would rather not return it as much as we've had to today, but
yeah.
You know, that's kind of like saying what my doctor tells me when I go in with aches and pains now. He just tells me I've had too many birthdays.
Yeah. Oh. I'd like to skip a few these days, but I don't think I'm going to get to do it. 5:32 left till half. Southerners lead 20-0. James hands it off to X-Man again up the middle. X-Man keeps him feet pumping.
That's some great, strong running from X-Man right there.
He is.
No give up in that kid. Got 5 yards out of that, and he didn't have much to start with.
Agreed. Redskins taking their time. Looking to the sideline. Coach Cannon Davis makes the play call. Couch, the general, comes up to the ball. Sets his offense. James wants to take it himself this time up the middle. Good looking run from James. That's going to be a first down for the Redskins. Barton's first down.
Yeah, we haven't done that very much tonight. Kind of caught the Southerners off guard there a little bit. They're definitely keyed in on number 21.
Oh, they are.
James had 6 carries for 21 yards last year against Southside.
Three split to the far side. Arnold over here. James going to pull it, take it himself again. James got open field. What a run by Spencer James all the way down to the south side 39-yard line.
Had an opening last night. Well, at that time, Southside kind of bid on that little fake.
Hey, James getting a little confidence now running
Absolutely.
that football.
Yep.
And that's what we had to do to try to get back in this game, was just show them something they hadn't seen yet.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Swan and Priest on the far side. James keeps it again. Makes a spin move. Might pick up a couple. 3:30 left here till half. Clock continues to run.
Good run in there by Spencer James. He's definitely gotten some confidence and definitely going out there and, taking on some contact and pulling some guys forward. That's what he's got to do in a game like this.
Yep. Twins to both sides. James wants to throw. Goes over the head of Priest.
Yeah, just a little too high for Priest there that time. It was a good-looking play, though.
That was a good-looking route. We ran Swan off, and Priest broke out underneath and cleared out of space.
3rd and 7 for the Redskins. Touchdown will change a lot right here before half, guys. X-Man back in the backfield.
Bring that corner blitz again.
Yep. He'll pick up maybe one. 4th down. No question, Redskins are going for it.
4th down, about 7 there. Yeah, they brought that. I think that's outside linebackers there blitzing, but they're coming all the way around. They've done that. I think that's the 2nd time they've ran that. 4th time they've ran it, Jarrett says.
Stay with us at halftime for the GTS Physical Therapy halftime show. Jarrett Thompson will be bringing you stats, and Mike and Aaron bring some analysis for the first half. Timeout, Redskins.
Relied on Barton's experienced staff for project advice, free services, and quality products to make their projects a success for over 140 years. From your vision to your happy space, build it better with Barton's. Shop in-store or online at bartons.com.
At GTS Physical Therapy in Pocahontas, we're redefining what hometown care looks like. Our team uses the latest techniques and cutting-edge technology to help you heal faster and move better. With innovative treatments like hot laser therapy, the Newbie system, and dry needling, we can target pain, restore strength, and get you back to doing what you love. Conveniently located at 2520 Thomasville in Pocahontas, GTS Physical Therapy is proud to be a part of this community. GTS Physical Therapy, strengthening our hometown.
All right, we're back here. 4th down for the Redskins. 2 minutes left till half. Let's see if the Redskins can get on the board. Ball's at the 36-yard line of the Southerners. James wants to roll out. Now he wants to throw back the other side. Good-looking play. X-Man catches it. Takes it all the way down to close to the 15.
Yeah, good looking
was
wheel route right out of the backfield there. He had Priest over there, cleared his man out, and nobody else there to pick him up.
And the best thing is he looked that off. He looked the safeties off and threw back the other direction.
Yeah, he reversed. Yeah, you're right. He reversed and went back. Now this time he's sprinting to this side of the field. He wants to tuck it and run. He's going to get, let's see.
Looks like about 4 or 5 there, Brock.
Okay. There was a Barton's first down before that.
Yep, 5 yards.
I sure would like a Sandhill Dentistry touchdown right about
me
now.
too. 1:44 left. Clock is stopped. James takes it himself. They're pushing, getting close to that 5-yard line.
Clock rolling at 1:37.
Looks like it's about the 7 or 8 yard line.
Got a timeout. Looks like they're going to call that a first down.
All right.
Skins are going to have it 1st and goal.
Another Barton's first down. Like Mike said, let's get a Sandhill Dentistry touchdown and we'll be all happy.
Yep. So,
guys, they just brought James off the field. They're going into that heavy formation with Ballard taking the direct snap.
Thank you, Jared.
Arnold's also on the sideline.
Push forward.
I think you got about the 2.5 there, Brock.
So we got a flag came in late. Somebody lost their helmet.
That was X-Man.
So he'll have to go out of play, correct?
Depends on the call. If it's a face mask, no.
He's staying in the game.
They're marking off half the distance.
Okay. Did anybody see what the call was on that?
Just face mask.
Oh, it was ended up being a face mask? Okay. Looks like the Redskins want to take a timeout and talk about it.
Actually, the Southerners took that
Southerners
time
did?
to Southside.
1st and goal from about the 1 yard line. The best we can tell from here. Is that about right, Mike?
Yeah, it was.
Again, stay with us at halftime for the GTS Physical Therapy halftime show. Jared Thompson will bring you stats and analysis from the first half, along with Mike Thompson and Aaron Baltz. Give you the rundown. We'll look at what we think we need to do to get the second half started.
See, who needs Doug Thielemeyer to spot the ball for us when we've got good camera work, right?
That's right. I'm sure he's at home laughing right now. All right. 1st and goal on the 1. Looks like
X-Man's still in there.
Everybody's up under center this time. X-Man gets it. Touchdown, Redskins. Xavier Ballard.
That's what we needed, the Sandhill Dentistry touchdown.
Sandhill Dentistry touchdown. Thank you, Mr. Josh Tony.
That's got to make them feel a little bit better going into halftime. We're still going to have about a minute left when Southside gets the ball back, so make sure don't give up anything easy. He's going to waltz in.
2-point conversion's good for the Redskins. 1:05 left here till half. Feels a lot better us kicking this time.
Yeah, absolutely. This will be our first kickoff here.
Yeah.
We got a kick at halftime here too.
They
after
do
the
run the
half.
ball to start the second half.
So yeah, I mean you got to feel good about that because, you know, Southside scored 3 times. But they also scored 3 times on a lot of help from the Redskins with those untimely penalties.
Yeah, had them stopped. And so there's definitely things that we can go to halftime and be positive about and say, hey, we just take care of these things. And we have in the second quarter. I don't believe we've had another penalty here in the second quarter.
All right.
I spot some Redskin royalty in the stands from Lyon College. Ricky Regina.
I loved watching that boy play.
Absolutely. Heartbreaking senior season when he went down, but glad he's getting to play at the next level.
George kicks a high pooch kick, fair catch called by the Southerners, and that's where they'll take over.
Right around the 43.
43.
Right around the 43, it looks like, Brock.
First and 10, Southerners?
44 is where they're going to spot it.
Okay. It was right between what both of us said. Quarterback this time looks like he wants to throw it long and turns and throws out of bounds.
That did not make it back. That should be a
intentional grounding.
That should be an intentional grounding. It did not make it back. He was still within the tackle box.
Yeah, he was still in the tackle box.
And it did not make the line of scrimmage. So that should be intentional grounding right there.
There we go. He gave us.
Yep.
That was Riccio with pressure.
Well, he reared back like he was about to throw a bomb down the field.
We had good coverage on that far sideline, but he was looking for the streak route.
Yep.
Trying to get a cheap one here before into the first half.
And we thought Doug would be laughing, but he's arguing with Caroline, so that's par for the course. Swing out pass to McLaughlin. Galton's picking up positive yardage all the way down back to the original 44.
Yeah, Timber Westmoreland and Mason Priest in on that tackle.
Okay. It's going to bring up second down and 10.
40 seconds left in the half.
Southerners have trips to the near side of the field. Looking to throw it on the slant route. Pass complete.
That's going to bring up a first down, so the clock will stop just for a minute here.
Southerners quick to the ball, run their 2-minute offense here. Southerners want to spike it, talk it over a little bit.
So 26 seconds left. I believe Southside still has one timeout left. Is that right?
That's what I've got. The scoreboard's
I have
not
one.
right,
I have one, and I have Pocahontas with one, and
Pocahontas has used all of ours.
Okay, we're out. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. McLaughlin set in the backfield. Quarterback rolls out to the far side. Is that caught? Yes, it was. Ball down to the 30-yard line.
Just making plays right now.
Clock stops. 22 seconds left. Southside is all over it on the ball. They're going to spike it again. They'll stop the clock.
And you would think if they get close enough, if their kicker can kick field goals like he kicks.
Yeah, I would say definitely that's an option.
You know, I've thought about that a couple times tonight when they went for it on fourth down.
Definitely an option. 20 seconds left here in the half. Southside's got the ball on the 30-yard line. Knows the football's right on the 30-yard line of the Redskins.
Whistle blows. We're back in action. Quarterback takes a deep route. Redskins are going to bring him down in the backfield on the 50-yard line.
Yeah, and then Southside's going to use their last time out there to stop the clock with 14 seconds left.
Who was that on the sack?
Ryder Bolts.
Ryder Bolts.
Ryder Bolts.
Yep, that was a big mistake by the Southerners. They were in good shape. And
it looked like he was setting up a screen pass.
Yeah, because he kept dropping back, and that's what I thought. He was going to throw the screen. And then Ryder Bolts changed his mind real quick. Put the heat on it. Once again, stick around for halftime. The GTS Physical Therapy Halftime Show. Bringing you stats and first half analysis.
That's a big sack right there. You know, keeping them. Now, if we can keep them within the field of play, the half's pretty much over.
Yeah. And it gives us kind of a momentum going in at halftime, too. So
We had, I didn't credit us with a sack against Brooklyn, but we did have 4 tackles for loss. George had 2 tackles for loss, and Baltz had 2. So showing up big again right there.
14 seconds left on the clock. Southside taking their time. Clock is stopped. Man in motion. Quarterback drops back again. Throws it complete to the.
It's going to get out of bounds.
Yep. He got out of bounds. There's
35-yard line. 9 seconds.
Recio did a good job pulling up there and not roughing the quarterback. He did. He was bearing down on him.
I didn't know if he was going to be able to or not, because that's awful tempting. But Swan checking in here for an extra
defensive back.
Defensive back. It's 4th down. The Southerners got to get about 14 yards for a first down.
All right, drop back to pass. Redskins put some pressure on him, throws it all the way in the end zone.
He caught it.
And he caught that ball for a touchdown.
Sure did. He got it. Pretty good defense there, Brock. He just broke open. It was a great pass, but not much else that you can do defensively there.
I agree, Aaron. That was just a great play. All right.
Definitely what we did not want to happen, because they're going to get the ball to start the second half as well. They get it 2 for 1 with a minute left when they got the ball.
PAT is up, and it's good. 28-8. Southerners lead.
Matt and his team at Riverside Kubota are committed to putting the customer first. It's that commitment that has led them to provide residents all over the Pocahontas area with tough, durable equipment and outstanding services. Whether you're looking to buy equipment for your farming operation or simply need to rent a piece of equipment for a home project, Riverside Kubota wants to be a part of your success.
Rancho Bravo's more than a restaurant. It's a place to create unforgettable moments with your loved ones in a family atmosphere, where you can enjoy delicious food and personalized attention from Herman and the staff.
All right, guys, back from a short time out there. Southerners put another score on the board right before the end of the half. Got the score 27-8 Southerners, 4 seconds left on the clock. Man, we'd love to see Arnold or X-Man bust one here. Don't know at this point if I would kick it deep or not, but we shall see.
I believe I'd keep it on the ground.
Yeah.
Make sure that this was the last play of the half.
Kicker's got his whistle. See if he sends her deep. A little bit shorter. X-Man's going to field it at the 20. He's going to try to find some running room on the outside. He's going to take it forward for about 13 yards, but the time does expire on the first half. So, halftime from Southside. Southside Southerners lead Redskins 28-8. We're going to take about a 2-minute timeout, and we'll be back with our halftime coverage.
Local Domino's Pizza Place in Pocahontas delivers your favorite foods. Order online, through the Domino's app, or call 870-637-0866 now.
Located at 3487 Highway 67 North in Walnut Ridge, Kavanaugh GM Supercenter is proud to be your GMC, Buick, and Chevrolet dealership of choice. They not only offer sales, but also assure brilliant after-sales services for your vehicle. John's is a cozy dining establishment that specializes in serving high-quality steaks, mouth-watering catfish, and daily plate lunch specials. As one satisfied customer said, it's the kind of place where you can enjoy good country fare, solid and filling, like the kind your grandmother served you on Sunday after church.
The Randolph County Chamber of Commerce is a voluntary organization composed of business and professional men and women and other citizens who believe that through united action the progress of its community can be materially enhanced and that living conditions can be continuously improved.
All right, folks, back from advertiser break, thanking our sponsors. GTS Physical Therapy brings you our halftime wrap-up and statistics. Jarrett, what have you got for us?
Well, for the first half, our offense has totaled 114 total offensive yards, 63 of those being on the ground. In the first half, James is actually our leading rusher. He has 7 carries for 36 yards, followed up by Ballard, 12 carries for 28 yards, 1 touchdown and a 2-point as well. Arnold also falls behind with 2 yards. In the passing game, James is 62%. He's 5 for 8 for 51 yards. Arnold is our leading receiver with 33 yards, and Ballard has 18. Defensively, our leading tackler for the night so far is Ryder Baltz. He actually took over the leaderboards with that big TFL that he had there towards the end of the second quarter. Followed up behind him is Priest and Westmoreland with 5. It's been a huge defensive effort all around tonight. Everyone's making plays. Everyone's making tackles. Penalties are kind of killing us tonight. Redskins have 6 penalties for 27 yards, while the Southerners have 3 for 22.
So, we talked a little bit earlier. We've kept McLaughlin in check. It's just his quarterback is just making plays there. And I mean, that touchdown pass he threw, that was on a dot. It was well defended. Not a lot you could do back there.
There was nothing you could do. You had our guys were back there. They were in good position. It was just a perfectly thrown pass. And, I remember hearing a lot of old school coaches, there's no defense for a perfectly thrown pass.
No, that's exactly right. So Jarrett, you're in the locker room with them right now. What are you saying to the guys? How do we get back in this? Obviously, again, Southside gets the ball, start the second half, need a stop for certain. And then, what are we going to do to contain this quarterback? Are we sending more guys at him? What does that look like?
Honestly, I think we actually need to spread out a little bit more defensively, cover a little bit more to the outside and over the middle. Our D-line is actually doing a fantastic job of creating pressure on the quarterback. It's just he has those open lanes on the outside, and everyone's too far back deep covering the receiver to get up and stop him.
Yeah.
It's really just defensively be smart with your eyes and don't try to rush a play.
And of course, the worry is that let's bring on another defensive back, right? And then that's when McLaughlin is just going to try to tear you apart, right? So you pick your poison. Don't know, tough choices, but again, that's why I'm sitting in the booth and not in the locker
Actually,
room.
towards the end of the second quarter, they did take off one of the interior defensive linemen. We were only rushing 3 interior defensive linemen, and we did have an extra guy back defensively. Yeah. I think we're trying to create some more pressure on the outside, be able to bring an outside blitz, but still have guys back there to protect.
So bring up our keys to the game again. We talked about the new faces on defense. Ricio's picking up right where he left off against Brooklyn. Edwards, we saw those early jumps. Again, this kid, I think he played a little bit at Walnut Ridge, didn't get a lot of playing time. He was anxious to make a play, anxious to get out there with his new teammates. He settled down. We saw him on the tackle chart, I believe, right? I think those two guys, aside from those early penalties, I would call that a success. I talked about stopping the buck sweep. That's not killed us tonight at all. No. We game planned for that, and then they come out throwing the ball all over the place. Get back to my notes. Last year, I had them for 27 passing yards against us. So definitely different game plan this year. We also talked about getting Arnold more involved. I think we've seen that. We're going to have to see some more of that. I liked James with the little read option look. Looked good running the ball. And I like, obviously, I really like X-Man in that Wildcat because he can do that very well. Right. So, I don't know, Aaron.
This is the best James has looked running the ball maybe ever. I mean, I thought he's done a really good job running the football. Guys, I mean, if you want to sum up the first half, we haven't done a bad job defensively other than the penalties.
Yep.
We didn't give up the big play, only the one there at the end of the half. That was it. I don't know that there was anything we could do about that.
We gave up that quarterback when he scrambled.
Gave up the scramble. But as far as defensively, I don't think we've played a bad ball game. We've just gotten beat on time of possession.
Yeah.
We didn't get first downs when we needed to get first downs. We finally did on that one touchdown drive. We put together the one drive. We've just got to put together drives and keep this ball out of this potent offensive hands, because I'm going to tell you, it's they're going to win a lot of football games this year, and they're going to win a lot of football games by a lot of scores.
Nope.
And so we have to keep the ball. We have to keep possession of the football.
We talked about this when we were getting ready to start the broadcast tonight. We looked across the field. Southside's got a ton of kids out. They've still got 5A numbers, able to keep things fresh. Haven't seen a lot of players playing both ways. I don't know if you guys have noticed that.
No, not at all.
And that does make a difference.
It does.
But just totally different ball game than last year. Again, that was a 10-7 Southerner win. Redskins played the Southerners last year as close as anybody did,
Absolutely.
except for that playoff loss they had against Arkadelphia. The Redskins played them as close as anybody did last year. And we were in that ball game at the end, but it was a different night, guys. I remember it was foggy,
raining,
kind of misty, kind of the first real fall night we had last year. And you got, when the conditions are like that, you've been playing in the heat for 6 weeks, and then you get down and it's a fall night. You get into a little bit of a rock fight. Right. And tonight they're making the scoreboard explode. They're shooting off their fireworks. They're flashing their lights and the Skins. We just need to stop, and we'll try to get back in this thing.
Offensively, early on in the game when we were throwing that tunnel screen over to Arnold there on the outside, we had good success with that. We also had great success having Ballard run the swing route out of the backfield. I think if we continue to do that, continue to mix things up, throw different routes at them, we're going to end up opening up the middle. Ballard's going to end up being able to get into big runs, and if he can't, James has shown that he can.
Yeah.
James is not afraid to lower his shoulder and try to fight for some extra yards, and it can be a dogfight.
Good point.
Spencer James played a great football game.
He has.
He has not made any mistakes. He hasn't thrown. He's throwing the ball where only his guy can catch it. That's what he's got to do. We've hung on to the football at this point. The only mistakes we really made go back to the penalties, and we go back to just not being able to make first downs and keep possession of the ball.
We come into the game +1 in turnover margin. We picked up 3 turnovers against Brooklyn 2 weeks ago. Both teams doing a pretty good job securing the football. Had that one punt block that we weren't sure if that would be a turnover or not, but we definitely just a team this well coached, this good, you cannot beat yourself, you cannot make the mistakes, and if we can get that cleaned up, get some stops, we can get back in this ball game, I think. Guys, we're gonna take another pause for the cause. Thank our sponsors again. We thank GTS Physical Therapy for sponsoring our halftime wrap-up. We're going to take about 2 minutes worth of sponsors, and we're going to turn the mics off for about 5 minutes and be back for the second half.
Homeowners have relied on Barton's experienced staff for project advice, free services, and quality products to make their projects a success for over 140 years. From your vision to your happy space, build it better with Barton's. Shop in-store or online at bartons.com.
At GTS Physical Therapy in Pocahontas, we're redefining what hometown care looks like. Our team uses the latest techniques and cutting-edge technology to help you heal faster and move better. With innovative treatments like hot laser therapy, the Newbie system, and dry needling, we can target pain, restore strength, and get you back to doing what you love. Conveniently located at 2520 Thomasville in Pocahontas, GTS Physical Therapy is proud to be a part of this community. GTS Physical Therapy, strengthening our hometown.
Sandhill Dentistry is located at 2654 Thomasville in Pocahontas. For the skilled, caring, and professional family dentist you deserve, please stop by to see Dr. Josh Toney and his wonderful staff.
Whether you are looking for supplies for your latest home project or need a few things for around the farm, you'll find it at Buckeye. With a complete line of farm products, work clothing, and the ultimate lawn and garden center, Buckeye is truly a one-stop shopping adventure. An old-style general store with all the products you could ever imagine, friendly smile included.
John's is a cozy dining establishment that specializes in serving high-quality steaks, mouth-watering catfish, and daily plate lunch specials. As one satisfied customer said, "It's the kind of place where you can enjoy good country fare, solid and filling, like the kind your grandmother served you on Sunday after church."
The Randolph County Chamber of Commerce is a voluntary organization composed of business and professional men and women and other citizens who believe that through united action the progress of its community can be materially enhanced and that living conditions can be continuously improved.
because they are ready. All right, folks, back from halftime. That was a quick warm-up there. Highland is losing to Gosnell. Aaron, is that what you said? We were checking other scores.
Gosnell's up 20-6 right now.
Okay, Gosnell up 20-6.
That was in the second quarter.
Okay. And here at Southside, Southside leads the Redskins 27-8. Southside about to receive the ball. A pooch kick, fielded well. So Southside's going to begin the second half.
Right at the 38-yard line. Okay. Looks
37.
like 37-yard line.
We wanted to find out this quarterback's name. We did some quick searching at halftime since we didn't have a roster with us. This quarterback that's kind of having a good night so far, Trey Allen, number 1. So at least we have a name to put with a number now. Refs hold him up a little bit. Allen's ready now. He's going to fake the handoff to McLaughlin. He's going to get outside. Got a flag down. This is going to come back, but he's dragged down there around the 31-yard line, but I think that's going to come back.
Number 11 for them over there, Mike, had a hold of, I believe it was Priest out there.
So
on
that's what sprung him to the outside.
He had a hold of George. Priest was the one that made the tackle.
Gotcha. 10-4.
Regardless, we're going to back him up a little bit.
Yeah, looks like it'll be 1st and 20.
Okay.
First and we'll call it 18.
Okay. From their own 27, looks like. So again, Allen flanked by McLaughlin in the backfield. McLaughlin's going to go in motion. Little swing pass outside. Ricio's in on the tackle, but they're going to pick up about 5 on the play.
Ryder Baltz was right there, making that tackle.
So bring up about 2nd and 16, I'd call it.
Looks like it.
So looks like Redskins come out. They still
on a four down linemen up front and 4 linebackers and 3 D-backs.
McLaughlin, that's not McLaughlin. 43, Jared. Look that one up. Allen's going to fall forward. He's going to be close to a first down.
He's going to be about 3 yards shy there, Mike. He lost his footing there. The Redskins tripped him up there at the last minute. Be 3rd and about 3 yards, it looks like. Actually, about 2 yards.
43 is Jake Roberts.
Okay, so he faked Roberts on a little swing and then pulled it and took it to the other end. Bring up 3rd and 3 from the 46. Hand off to McLaughlin. He's going to get a first down, but Skin's doing a good job. That was Edwards on the tackle.
Yeah, he had to earn it, but he got the first down for sure.
Looks like they're going to give him 4th, boys.
Okay. So call him a little bit short.
They're going to measure.
Bring the chains in. Should get a good look from Dane here on when they stretch the chains. We were laughing when we were watching these guys set up, and they were trying their chains out, and they only had 9 yards there, and so they had to redo that. They're going to stretch it. And let's see what we got.
It's going to be close.
It's going to be real close.
Well, he's about 1 inch short, guys, so it's going to be 4th and about an inch.
Okay. I would.
The chain gang guy down there tried to get him to give him the first down, but
he was helping all he could. Great camera work from Dane there. I wouldn't expect them to get fancy on this, but they might. No, just straight handoff to McLaughlin. He's going to bust free.
Good saving tackle there by Mason Priest.
Going to pick up about 12 yards. Going to give the Southerners first down in Redskin territory at the Redskin 40-yard line. Allen and McLaughlin, 3 to the wide side. He's going to hitch pass around. It's going to be picked off.
Yeah, what a great anticipation there by Austin George. He read it the whole way, and number 1, Trey Allen, he just did not see him, and Austin flashed at the right time. That's exactly what the Redskins needed.
That's what we were needing. Yes, sir.
And that's first.
And that looked like George was sitting dead red on that. He knew that one was coming. I think that was probably something they talked about at halftime. Great play by Say My Name, Know My Name, Austin George.
Austin, he seems to do that nearly every game. There's a pivotal point, and he steps up and makes a play. And that's just
got a nose for the football.
Absolutely.
Right? He had a fumble recovery against Brooklyn. I think this may have been his second interception on the year.
I believe you're right.
James going to take it up the middle. They'll give him about 2. So bring up second and long 7 from the Southside 43-yard line.
Yep. That's, but we're throwing in that wrinkle, and that's going to spring. James keeping the ball is definitely going to spring some Ballard on a couple of runs here.
X-Man has been bottled up tonight, aside from that little Wildcat touchdown. James going to roll out. It's going to be pressured. Looking downfield, got to hang on to the ball.
Yep.
His backside pressure.
There was a flag. Is there a flag that come in there late, guys? I thought I saw something fly in. I'm sorry.
I don't think so. That's going to give the Skins a long third and about 14.
They came on that outside linebacker blitz there again, Mike, and we actually picked it up and pretty well, but James didn't see the backside pressure.
So I thought he came early. That's going to be picked off.
Yep.
Picked off at the 35. He's going to go down at the 38-yard line. So we picked up an interception. Southside returns the favor. Again, James was under some pressure, trying to get rid of it. Redskin defense going to be called on again. Again, Southerners 1st and 10 from their own 36-yard line. 7:58 left to go in the third quarter. Southside still leads 27-8. Hand off to McLaughlin. He's going to try to find some room on the outside. He's got nothing there.
Nothing there. Good job by that's number 5 out there for us. That is Matt Womack.
Yeah, Womack coming in, making a play. We saw him play a little bit of defense against Brooklyn as well.
That was a good tackle out there in the open field by Womack.
Speaking of Womack's, more Redskin legacy.
Yeah,
Reagan Womack is in the stands tonight.
Yeah,
there you go.
I saw Reagan at halftime.
Second 12, inside handoff. He handed it to McLaughlin. McLaughlin hands it off to number 34, I believe.
Aiden Rodriguez.
Yeah. So going to bring up a 3rd and 3. Ball going to be at the Southerner 46. See if the Redskin defense can stiffen their backs here. Southside looking a little heavy package. One receiver to the near side. Fake the handoff to McLaughlin. Allen's going to keep it himself. He's going to fall, get forward, pick up first down. Coach Counts goes down. Looks like he's okay.
I think that's going to be face mask.
Yeah, I thought
on Allen.
Yeah, he got his hand up there. Didn't mean to. He just got his hand wrapped up. Should be a 5-yard variety. He didn't bring him down by it.
So, Southside into Redskin territory. First down, 6:26 left to go in the third quarter. Ball at the Redskins 39. Stiffen your back, boys. Allen's had the option look. He kept. They will give him 8. He's chewing up yardage right now.
Yeah, it was a good play design. They brought actually 2 blockers to the other side of the field and kind of ran him naked out there. And
you know, we don't see that option look a whole lot, especially to running out of the power spread like they do. Southside 2nd and 1 to go.
George did do a great job on that last play, actually staying home, not guessing.
Ball on the Redskin 30. Delayed handoff. He's going to pull it. He's going to be hemmed in, dropped in the backfield.
Yep. Good job back there by Ryder Baltz and Riccio back there.
Riccio coming up big.
I believe that's going to be Ryder's 2nd sack on the night.
Yeah, correct. I think that's right. So that's going to back him up a little bit, looking at 3rd and 4 now. Clock ticks down, 5:13 left to go in the third quarter. Ball on the Redskin 33 now. Got helicopters flying overhead. Inside handoff again. They're going to give him a 1-yard gain. Going to bring up 4th down.
Yep. That's that double handoff move that we usually see out of that. I call it the Truman squirrel cage.
The squirrel cage. Truman Gosnell run that for years.
Yep. But we need a big stop here, Mike.
This is a time to get one, and again, they may be in 4-down territory. Well, obviously they are in 4-down territory, right? Stating the obvious there. Give to McLaughlin.
I don't think he
got it.
He's stopped.
He's going to be stopped.
Yep.
Great stop by Redskin defense there.
Yep.
Fantastic pressure by Carter
The
Couch.
bottom of that pile is Couch over there, and
Edwards in on that tackle again.
Well, they gave him the first down, guys.
What?
I did not think he had enough yardage to get that first down.
Well, huh.
I was wrong.
All right, so Allen back to work. First down. Skins 29-yard line, 3:58 to go in the third quarter. Hand off to McLaughlin. He's going to pull it. He's going to bust loose. He's going to go. He's going to score.
Yep.
Just that little read option look.
Yeah, that's tough. That read option, it looks like it's going the other way, and then, we didn't stay home that time, and he just took off. Allen's a great quarterback, and he very fast and took it in for the score.
So Southside jumps ahead 33-8, lining up for the extra point. Got flags on the play.
That's going to be a false start.
So back him up a little bit. Man, that fourth down call was a backbreaker.
Yeah, it was a backbreaker, yep.
The side judge on this side did not give him a first down. He marked him a yard short.
Yep.
The kid's got a leg on him.
Sure does.
So Southside moves ahead 34-8, 3:50 left to go in the third quarter. We're going to take a quick timeout and be right back.
Sandhill Dentistry is located at 2654 Thomasville in Pocahontas. For the skilled, caring, and professional family dentist you deserve, please stop by to see Dr. Josh Toney and his wonderful staff.
Whether you are looking for supplies for your latest home project or need a few things for around the farm, you'll find it at Buckeye. With a complete line of farm products, work clothing, and the ultimate lawn and garden center, Buckeye is truly a one-stop shopping adventure. An old-style general store with all the products you could ever imagine, friendly smile included.
All right, folks, back to action here. Southside extends their lead. Redskins, once again, just trying to find a little bit of momentum on this possession. We had turnover last one, give the ball back to Southside, and they took advantage of it. I fully expect him to kick it into the end zone again. Kick is off. It's going to be fielded by Ballard around the 8. He's going to look for running room on the side. He's going to cut back. He's going to bring it up to the 30-yard line. 21-yard line.
Yep.
Okay. Redskin offense trots back on the field. Look at some new numbers out there. I'm seeing Camp out there right now. I'm not sure who he's in for.
Got Camp out there.
I think Camp's at that left tackle position, guys.
So for Alphen?
No, for Converse, I believe.
Okay.
Is Converse still out there, 55?
Yeah. They're running the heavy set in the backfield. That's what it is.
There we go.
So exit quarterback. He's going to take it up the middle. Give him a good gainer. About 7 or 8 on that play.
Good play there. About 6 officially there, I guess.
Okay,
right?
so it's a 2nd and 4. 3:25 left to go in the third. Ball sits on the Redskin 27-yard line. I don't see James in, so it looks like
James is on the sideline.
Yeah,
It's going to be
James
the
on-
heavy set.
leave X-Men in the heavy set. See if we can.
James and Swan are both over here on the sideline.
All right, and that is a heavy package. Son of a gun. Ballard's going to follow his blockers, but he's just a good job there. 14 just squoze through there. Squoze is not a word. Squeeze through there, maybe. Here, bring Baltz in. It's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Redskins deliberate, looking to the sideline. Ballard calling the play.
I see Lane Thielemeyer in there, number 9 as well.
He's going to be close to a first down, but they're going to call him short.
He's going to be right at the 29-yard line. Nope, right almost the 30-yard line, but he's going to be about a yard shy. So it's going to be 4th and a yard. Ballard's got to come out because he lost his helmet.
So Redskins going to
Spencer James checking back in at quarterback.
Redskins going to go for it here on 4th down on their own end of the field.
Still that heavy package, just with
James at quarterback.
James at quarterback, yep.
Southside had 11 men in the box. James going to get a good gainer there. He's going to pick up a first down. Barton's first down.
Yep, just
call
good job finding that hole right there.
Just found a little seam.
Yep.
Call it a first down at the Redskin 34-yard line. Clock ticks 1:16 to go in the third quarter.
Yep. Ballard back in for James.
Okay. Southside pack in the box. Ballard hit, pushes forward. They're going to give him about 5 or 6 on that play.
He's going to be about 6 yards.
Southside's saying they got the ball. See what the referee says.
Second down. He's going to get about 4, it looks like.
Okay. Okay, yeah, they're moving the yard marker back now. Casey's not agreeing with that a whole lot. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Looks like the Skins are going to let the quarter run out here.
All right.
This will be the end of the third.
All right, so move to the final quarter. Southside on top 34-8. We're going to take a quick timeout.
Matt and his team at Riverside Kubota are committed to putting the customer first. It's that commitment that has led them to provide residents all over the Pocahontas area with tough, durable equipment and outstanding services. Whether you're looking to buy equipment for your farming operation or simply need to rent a piece of equipment for a home project, Riverside Kubota wants to be a part of your success.
Rancho Bravo's more than a restaurant. It's a place to create unforgettable moments with your loved ones in a family atmosphere where you can enjoy delicious food and personalized attention from Herman and the staff.
All right, folks, back from timeout. Redskins looking at about a 2nd and 7 from their own 37-yard line as we move into the final quarter. Aaron, while we're waiting here, you got any updates from the Gosnell game?
No update on that game yet. Arkadelphia is over Nashville 14-6. I haven't saw anything else from the 3-4A. That'd be Salem's beating Melbourne 20-0. No surprise there.
No surprise there.
Cersei's up 43-0 against Whitehall.
Wow. So X-Man back in the heavy set.
Blew that dead for some reason. I'm not sure why.
Can't see what he's signaling, Aaron.
Started the clock early.
Okay, that's what it was. Jared, who is in the backfield with Ballard? I know Baltz is back there.
Baltz, Camp,
Priest.
X-Man.
Yep, that's just power football right there.
Just running it. This is where we're fixing to go.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll give him a gain of about 4.
Yeah, it looks like a 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3 from the Redskin 41-yard line, 40.5-yard line. Same set. Ballard sets his men at the line. Following his blockers, he's going to find some room. He's going to get a first down and more. Pick up a Barton's first down and move into Southside territory.
Yeah. Looks like Ballard kind of had an option there when he went out and just kind of read the defense and took it around the outside.
Redskins ball, 1st and 10 at the Southside 45-yard line. Clock ticks down to 11:16 after Ballard went out of bounds, stopped the clock. Heavy set to the right side of the line now. Had some pressure, yeah. Ballard's going to be dropped in the backfield. They're just shooting the gaps.
Yeah, number 10 there. I'm not sure who that is for.
That's going to bring up a 2nd and 16. James back in the ball game. Go back to the traditional set.
James, Arnold, and Swan checking in.
Okay.
Yep.
So we got James flanked by Ballard. He's going to look this way. Little swing pass out to Priest. Priest's going to have a first down. Barton's first down. No, it wasn't Priest.
No, it's not a first down.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, I was looking at the front yard marker.
Yeah.
I was getting too excited, boys. Well, still a good gainer.
Good gainer.
Gain of 10.
Yeah, get us back within 7 yards of the first down there. So that's what we had to do is get half of it.
Okay.
And, here we're in 4-down territory, so get half again.
That's right. So James flanked by Ballard. He's going to roll out, look back towards Ballard. Got a man downfield.
Yep. That's number 2, Arnold.
Arnold be.
Yep. That's first down.
Give us another Barton's first down. So moving the ball a little bit here. Thought James did a great job looking at his options downfield. He was trying that where he rolled out one way and throw back to Ballard the other way. Ballard well covered. Southside sniffed that out. So James found his options. Arnold did a good job coming back to his quarterback.
James did a great job staying poised, didn't try to rush a play.
On the blitz, swing it out to X. X going to find some running room. He's going to be hit hard.
Yep, good gainer, though. He's going to pick up about 7-8 yards, it looks like.
Okay. Clock ticks down 9:41. Ball's going to be sitting on the south side 24-yard line. Delayed handoff. James going to keep her.
Yep, looks like Barton's first down there, Mike.
Barton's first down, and we make our second trip to the Domino's red zone of the evening.
Yep.
$9:14 to go. Going to go empty backfield, I think. Yep. Balt's going to. I said Balt's. James is going to get ahead for 2 yards.
Yep, not much there up the middle, but James kept it pushing forward for
right
positive
now. We've got Swan, or excuse me, we've got Priest and Ballard on the near side. We've got Swan
and Arnold
on the far side. James going to look downfield. He's got X open a little bit. Going to be picked up. No, X-Man turned into a defender on that play.
Sure did. Got a good job by X.
X had a step on his man, but safety came over to give some help, and then he said X turned into a defender. Once again, James Lone in the backfield. He's looking for the hitch pass. It's going to be almost picked off.
Yep. He almost had it, took his eyes off for a minute. I think he got the big eye, thinking that he had a touchdown there, but
that's going to bring up a 4th and 8. Excuse me, 4th and 8.
same setup here, guys. We got three guys to the right, 2 to the left. Empty backfield. He's got Ryder Baltz open. That's going to be enough for a Barton's first down, Mike.
Barton's first down. I got choked up after we.
Yep, looks like we're going to have the ball right around the 6-yard line.
All right, so Skins
first and goal from the 6, Mike.
Putting together a nice little drive here. Start off in the heavy package. We got in that 4th and long situation. We bring James in, and now we got something cooking. Fake the handoff to X. James going to take it up the middle. Mark him a couple of yards short, I believe, about the 3-yard line.
Gain of 3.
Yep, he got about half of it there, so it's going to be 2nd and goal from the 3. Again, good tough running there by James.
We're going to go back in the Wildcat with X-Man. We bring Camp in the ball game. We bring Thielemeyer in the ball game.
Yep. Austin George, I believe, is in there too. With Ryder Baltz and Priest all in the backfield.
X-Man took a second to get his hand on the snap. They're going to mark him about a yard short, maybe at the half-yard line.
Yep, I think it's right around the 1-yard line there, Mike. And it's going to give us 2 chances for a touchdown, be 3rd and goal from the 1.
So we like this package when getting the short yardage inside the red zone. Let the X-Man do his thing. He's going to go under center, a little tush push. Oh,
fantastic job.
Yep, we got some flags here in the end zone, guys, and I think there was a little jawing down there by both teams. I don't know what.
So basically X faked the tush push.
Yep.
He didn't fake it though. It was just stuffed, and he couldn't get anywhere. Yep. So that's when he decided to roll out to the left side.
Yep. I'm not sure what the flags are, but the referee's coming over here to Coach Chester and. Okay, so the touchdown counts.
Okay.
They did put the touchdown up.
Good deal.
And they're calling offsetting penalties on they called offsetting personal fouls on the Redskins and Southside.
So Redskins cut into the Southside lead, 6:47 to go. X looking for room. You've got a flag over here.
That's going to be holding.
They're calling the 2-point conversion good. But I think you're right. I think it's going to come back.
Yeah. Definitely going to come back. So you're going to have James and Swan and Arnold check in here on this longer play.
That's going to back them up to the 13-yard line. Now it looks like we're going to take a timeout. Is that on us or Southside?
I think us.
I believe it was us. I did not see.
.647 left to go in the ball game. Southside currently leading 34-14. Redskins backed up trying to get this 2-point conversion in. Once again, guys, we saw some things we really liked on that drive. You know, we saw a couple, obviously saw the different looks. If we don't find a way to come back in this game, it's going to give Gosnell a whole lot of different looks on tape for next week.
That's exactly what I was thinking, Mike. I mean, now, you know, this is a way we can come out and control the line of scrimmage and control the clock.
You know, we saw
when
that.
you have a high-flying offense like Gosnell, that's going to be real important.
We saw that 2 years ago at Rivercrest. Remember, Rivercrest was loaded.
Mm-hmm.
We had one or two quarterbacks go out in the first half. We put Stephen Baltz in and ran nothing but heavy package and clawed our way back in that ball game. James going to look one way, throw back the other way. Going to be over Priest's hands.
Yeah, good throw. That was just the only place that he could get it in, and I thought we had us a 2-point conversion there.
So we're going to take a quick timeout while we line up for the kick.
Local Domino's Pizza Place in Pocahontas delivers your favorite foods. Order online, through the Domino's app, or call 870-637-0866 now.
Located at 3487 Highway 67 North in Walnut Ridge, Kavanaugh GM Supercenter is proud to be your GMC, Buick, and Chevrolet dealership of choice. They not only offer sales, but also assure brilliant after-sales services for your vehicle.
All right, folks. Getting ready for kickoff. 6:47 left to go in the game. Redskins failing 2-point conversion attempts. Set the score at 34-14. George tees it up.
So I guess that call was on.
Okay.
That personal foul was on.
Because we're kicking off from the.
Yep. So we just elected to take it on the kickoff.
This would be an excellent place to recover a pooch kick. Squibbler fielded cleanly. So Southside takes over at their own 30-yard line. Southerners Allen just too much tonight. Made too many plays. Hard to handle.
Yeah, we've seen Trey Allen do it all tonight. He's thrown the ball exceptionally well. He's ran the ball exceptionally well, and had the really only one mistake was his interception to Austin George.
Yep. Hand off to McLaughlin. The Skins have done a good job stopping McLaughlin tonight. That's one thing they have excelled at.
That tackle there by our newcomer, Thomas Edwards. Yeah, we've done a good job, and but like I said, we've had some bright spots, and we got ourselves in a hole early with some penalties, and there's just not a lot you can do to come back from that, especially against a team like this.
That was the best team we'd played up to date. I think I'd give the edge a little bit to Southside over Salem.
Yes.
Right now.
Yes. Yeah, a little more two-dimensional than Salem.
I agree.
Yep. But Salem's a fine football team, and they're going to have a shot at winning that 3A state title again.
I think that 3A race, thought maybe going into the season that 3A was a wide-open race, but I'm seeing Salem and maybe Fordyce and Charleston.
Fordyce and Charleston. Prescott still looks solid.
It's settled down between 2 or 3 teams in my mind.
Yeah. McLaughlin in motion. Allen's going to run it up the far side. He'll be close to picking up a first down.
I believe he got it.
To him.
Yeah, they're going to set the ball right on the 40-yard line. That should be enough for first down.
5:01 to go in the contest. Southside being pretty deliberate right now. Shift at the line. RPO action out to this side. Covered well by the Redskins. Man, they just use so much eye candy. They shift those two men to the far side of the line. You think, okay, he's going to hand off to McLaughlin, following them. But yet he's peeling off this direction. I got to give Kenny Simpson credit. I know Coach Simpson gets a lot of guff. He's wrote a book about the power spread. You're like, okay, yeah. What have you done? Well, but then you see this in action, and he's got so many looks you got to try to prepare for.
The Southside team is so well coached, and you can tell tonight, as you said, it's hard to keep track of the ball and to have pieces in the right spot every time.
They got a lot of weapons, a lot of different weapons.
A little delayed handoff to McLaughlin. He's going to get close to a first down.
And there's one of those weapons.
Yeah. But again, just I know we game plan for McLaughlin, and Allen has put on a show. We have not been keeping track of his stats. I'm going to make sure I get those. But he's all I can say is he's had a whale of a night. They're going to call him short, so 3rd and inches. Clock ticks down to 3:09 to go. Southside with the ball just shy of the 50-yard line. Option look again, long pitch out to McLaughlin, who brought down after about a 11-yard gain. Move them into Redskin territory.
That was actually a forward pass.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah, it was actually a forward shuffle pass. What it ended up being, it'd probably go down as a run, but it was actually a forward shuffle pass.
But it was still okay because he was behind the line of scrimmage.
He was behind the line of scrimmage, yeah. It wasn't, yeah.
We have McLaughlin spread out wide to us. Empty backfield.
Again, another new look on a little jet sweep pop pass. Skin's going to bring him down after about a 4-yard gain. Matriculate the ball down the field to the Redskins 35. 2:08 left to go in the game. Bringing Camp in. Bring Carter Couch out. Yeoman effort from that young man tonight.
Yeah. Same thing you get every contest. Carter Couch just giving everything on both sides of the ball.
Just rock solid. I know it. It feels like he's been here in a Redskin uniform for 10 years now. Just love to watch that young man work.
Ball on the
ground.
George got it.
George has got it.
Go, baby, go.
Austin George just finds the football. There was nobody.
That's his second recovery.
Yes.
Second turnover.
Yeah, second turnover.
Second turnover of the game. He had that interception, and then the ball bounces to him. He's always around the ball and in the right spot. That was a great effort there by Austin George and that whole left side of the Skins defense. No quit in them.
And I believe that's his first touchdown.
Defensive touchdown.
First defensive touchdown
of the year.
Right.
I know.
So 1:22 left to go in the ball game. 34-20. Skins looking for 2 more. We're going to have Ballard again in the Wildcat. Ballard's going to take it around the left side. He's going to find some running room. He's
in.
Be in.
Yep.
$34-22. I would fully expect once again we're going to have a onside kick. George doing the kicking, the way he finds the ball, if we're going to recover an onside kick, he's probably going to be the one to recover.
Absolutely.
Got a good crowd here tonight. Redskin band in fine form, belting out some Cherokee right now.
Big crowd came down from Pocahontas tonight for the Redskins.
Coming up here on the hill. Got to go back through the deer-infested. Everybody in the crowd's watching. Watch for the deer on your way back from Cave City to Imbo. Hooch kick, that's not going to go. I don't think it went 10 yards.
It didn't go 10 yards, but Southside come up and recovered it.
So Southside takes over, 1:18 left to go in the game.
Camp and Huffsettler back in the game.
Allen, there's that shift again. McLaughlin's going to give him 2.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect him to do anything tricky anymore.
Well, I mean,
somebody's down out here for the Southerners.
Okay. We got a player down the field. We're going to take a quick timeout.
Homeowners have relied on Barnes' experienced staff for project advice, free services, and quality products to make their projects a success for over 140 years. From your vision to your happy space, build it better with Barnes. Shop in-store or online at barnes.com.
At GTS Physical Therapy in Pocahontas, we're redefining what hometown care looks like. Our team uses the latest techniques and cutting-edge technology to help you heal faster and move better. With innovative treatments like hot laser therapy, the Newbie system, and dry needling, we can target pain, restore strength, and get you back to doing what you love. Conveniently located at 2520 Thomasville in Pocahontas, GTS Physical Therapy is proud to be a part of this community. GTS Physical Therapy, strengthening our hometown.
So back to action. Looked like just a cramp with that Southside player. 1:03 left to go in the game. Southside 2nd and 9 from the Redskin 48.5. Delayed handoff, a little pop pass over the middle. He's got a man. Going to pick up a big first down. Priest cleaned up on the backside. Just a little pop pass there, Jared. A little RPO look. Second time he's hit that. Well, second time he's went for it. He missed it the first time.
And that is Priest's 4th touchdown saving tackle of the game.
Okay.
I believe there's a flag back here. Ineligible receiver downfield. That's the risk you run with that RPO.
It is.
Sometimes the linemen get ready to go up and block the next level.
So negates that big gainer. Going to put them way behind the sticks.
Can bring them back 5 yards.
So give them about 2nd and 14 from their own 46-yard line. I'm assuming somebody's taking a timeout.
Yeah, it looks like Southside may have taken a timeout.
$50 seconds to go in the ball game. Not really sure what we're excited about right now.
The officials don't seem real interested in the argument.
Well, he's had to be escorted off the field. I mean, I get fighting for your team, but
he's back.
Oh, he's coming back for more. You gonna tell him
he hadn't quit yet?
You gonna tell him about the mama and them?
Yep.
Casey's
little
pleading his case for something right now.
Little jawing back and forth there from the official as well. Usually don't see that.
I like to see a little fight in an official every once in a while, though.
Casey's still on the field, giving directions. 47 seconds, 46 seconds. Fake again. He's going to bring it up this side, and once again, he was close to the line of scrimmage when he let that go.
He was close. He was still behind it, but he was close.
Was indeed.
So with the incomplete pass, stops the clock with 35 seconds left to go in the game.
Yeah, I got a feeling there's more to that argument than we know. Seemed like that was kind of an old argument, maybe from the past.
McLaughlin's going to take it to the middle, pick up 9 or 10, going to move the ball on the Redskins side of the field. We got another flag on the field.
I don't know what.
I think it's against us, guys.
So the clock stops with 18 seconds left in the game.
No, that's on Southside.
Okay, on Southside. That's going to back them up again. That's going to give them about 3rd down and
17.
Ball's on Southside 42-yard line. Again, 18 seconds left in the game.
We need all hands on deck. We need our guys to stay disciplined, not do anything silly here to get them thrown out of the first half of a game next week.
Yeah.
They're just going to let the clock run out, guys.
Okay, yeah, they sure are. So clock ticks down to 0. Southside takes this one 34-22. We're going to hear from our sponsors. Be right back.
John's is a cozy dining establishment that specializes in serving high-quality steaks, mouth-watering catfish, and daily plate lunch specials. As one satisfied customer said, it's the kind of place where you can enjoy good country fare, solid and filling, like the kind your grandmother served you on Sunday after church.
The Randolph County Chamber of Commerce is a voluntary organization composed of business and professional men and women and other citizens who believe that through united action the progress of its community can be materially enhanced and that living conditions can be continuously improved.
All right, folks, back for our Buckeyes post-game wrap-up. Skins lose a tough one, 34-22 to Southside. Southside moves to 5-0 on the year, 1-0 in conference. Redskins fall to 2-2, 0-1 in conference. Jarrett, what have you got wrap up for us?
So, offense finished the game with 187 total offensive yards. Your Don Steakhouse offensive player of the game is going to go to Spencer James this week. Spencer finished 9 for 16 with 88 yards through the air with 1 interception. He finished the night with 13 carries for 44 yards. He showed great resiliency in the rushing game tonight. We saw him make some moves, lower his shoulder, and keep driving for yards. I feel like he really established himself in the run game tonight with what he was given. Ballard finished the night with 22 carries for 54 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 points as well. Your leading receiver was Arnold with 41 yards, followed by Ballard for 26, Priest for 10, and Baltz for 11. Your Rancho Bravo defensive player of the game is going to Austin George tonight. He did a fantastic job. He had the big interception there, and then he got the fumble recovery for a touchdown. defensively, we played fantastic tonight. I know the score might not look like it, but we did. It was just, that's a hard offense to stop, but we did. We played amazing. Everyone was flying to the ball, and I couldn't be more proud of the guys.
Yeah, I agree, Jared. You know, we held McLaughlin in check. He's their big gun. You really don't expect Allen to take over the game like that. We haven't seen that in their first 4 games. So, you know, they gave the Skins a different look. We did find some success there. You know, we found that heavy package. We saw that good run option out of James. I thought James, yeah, he had a mistake on the interception, but played a clean game other than that. Delivered the ball with authority. You know, you learn more from a loss than you do from a win. The Skins are going to learn tonight. We talked about we're going to Gosnell next week. I'm assuming they took care of Highland tonight. I haven't seen a final on that, but I'm assuming
Gosnell's coming to us this week.
Oh, Gosnell's coming to us.
Yeah,
that's right. We do get to go home. We go to Gosnell for the junior high game next week. We'll be bringing you that game on RBN, and then we'll be back in the friendly confines of Schoonover Stadium next Friday night. Guys, anything to closing thoughts to end with here?
No, I agree with Jared 100%. We played well tonight. I think the Skins were well prepared. They were ready for this football game. We just played a great team.
Yeah. They showed great resiliency throughout the entire game. I was glad to see that our guys did not give up. They continued to try and make the big plays. They continued to fight, and they just had an all-out great effort all night long.
I agree. Well, guys, we're going to wrap it up here for I should have told y'all earlier, Brock Thielemeyer left us at halftime. He's getting to Fayetteville to watch the Hogs play Notre Dame, so he needed to get on the road a little bit earlier. But for Brock Thielemeyer, for Jarek Thompson, for Aaron Baltz, for Dane Dillon, Mark Holt, this is Mike Thompson. We'll talk to you next week.